Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Windward Buddhist Temple for our family Dharma service. Today is the memorial service. My name is Annette Tashiro, and I will be your MC for today. We will begin with the ringing of the temple bell, or kansho, that signifies the beginning of a temple service. It is a deep and sacred ritual steeped in ancient tradition. It is the calling of the people to come together to listen to the Dharma or teachings. The temple bell represents the gratitude and deep appreciation of the members, friends, and guests of the Windward Buddhist Temple. Please sit quietly in your seats. Please rise for the meditation and following by the chanting of the Vandana Ti-Sarana. If there are any new people here, you can find it in the Jodo Shinshu Red Book on page 7. Please be seated. Reverend Barbara Brennan will now do the Bu Jo and Aspiration. Bu Jo Today's remembrance, we will now have the remembrance of individuals who have passed away this month in any year. Reverend Brennan will hit the gong or the Dai King several times to start this portion of the service. Then the names of the deceased will be announced. Please go forward to offer incense. Then Reverend Brennan will hit the gong again for the next name. After the last name is called and incense offered, she will hit the gong several times. She will then go directly into the purple Windward Buddhist Temple book, and you will find Gassho to Amida on page 14.
May the virtue that leads to enlightenment be shared equally with all beings. May we together awaken the Bodhi-mind and be born in the realm of peace and serenity. Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Taku Ichi Hiramoto. Akiko Sumikawa, Aiko Nishita, and Chisae Sumikawa. Janice Uno. Matsu Zaemon and Kyo Kikuno. Betty and Herbert Imai. Flora Inaba and Terry Oishi.
joy and gratitude. I Gassho with Amida, trees and grasses and flowers, all grow in great compassion. This light shines throughout the world. I Gassho with Amida. Flowers bloom and flowers fall. From the seed sprout new flowers. This is the truth unchanging. I Gassho with Amida. Springtime brings the happy birds. Their songs all praise Amida. I join them in Nembutsu. When I Gassho with Amida. When I call Amida's name, it's Amida calling me. Buddha's voice, my voice are one. I Gassho with Amida. When I'm lonely, I recite Namo Amida Butsu. Then I feel great compassion. I Gassho with Amida. Nembutsu in work and play. Every day with Amida. Every moment filled with light. I Gassho with Amida. Remember the golden chain. Kindness to all living things. I will follow this teaching. I Gassho with Amida. In the clear bright morning sun. In the fading light of day. In the silence of the night. I Gassho with Amida. Namo Amida Butsu. I live in great compassion. This great power guides my life. I Gassho with Amida. Namanabu. Namanabu. together attaining awakened mind. We are born in the land of peace. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo.
Please rise for the recitation of the Golden Chain of Love found in the red Jodo Shinshu Service book on page 126. I am a link in Amida's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I must keep my link bright and strong. I will try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will try to think pure and beautiful thoughts, to say pure and beautiful words, and to do pure and beautiful deeds, knowing that on what I do now depends on not only my happiness or unhappiness, but also that of others. May every link in Amida's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace.
Namo
Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Please remain standing. We will now do our Shinshu Anthem, Praises of the Buddha, found on page 147. Please be seated. We'll now have our Reverend Barbara Brennan do our Dharma message for today. Please welcome our resident minister.
Namo Amida. Namo Amida. Namo. No notes? No, I have notes, don't worry. Unfortunately, I didn't print as big as I should have, so I apologize for that, at least the beginning. Oh, take my mask off. All right, we shall do that. Well, aloha and good morning, everybody. At this remembrance service, we are reminded of the love, friendship, and connection we had with those we honor today and every day. We go to the altar, bow in respect, with hands together in Gassho, reciting the Nembutsu, Namo Amida Butsu. It's an important service that we do in remembering our loved ones. Well, this morning I'd like to share with you an article that was on the Lion's Roar website. Lion's Roar is a Buddhist magazine, and it featured the Five Remembrances. These remembrances are found in a sermon. Wow, I don't have my glasses on. That's amazing. I could read it. Excuse me. These remembrances are found in a sermon of the Buddha called, it's a tough name, Upajjhatthana Sutta, which is in the Pali Sutta. The Venerable Thich Nhat Hanh has spoken of them often. This is a version of the remembrances that is part of the Plum Village chanting liturgy. The statements following each remembrance are taken from Monshu Otani Kojun's book, Moving Forward Just As You Are, Living in These Uncertain Times. Many of you probably have the book. Remembrance 1, I am of the nature to grow old. I cannot escape old age. Plum trees need to be trimmed so that their sap energy does not get dispersed into growing lots of branches and leaves, but instead can be directed to produce more fruits. We are the same. With the practices of mindfulness, we can grow old beautifully, bearing many fruits of happiness and peace. Monshu Otani Kojun states, impermanence and no self are fundamental Buddhist teachings. There is nothing in this universe that does not change. Shakyamuni Buddha explains that life, aging, sickness, and death are the four kinds of suffering we face. Remembrance 2, I am of the nature to get sick. I cannot escape sickness. The Buddha taught that sickness comes from the way we consume and what we consume through edible food, sense impressions, and collective consciousness. Depression and loneliness are very prevalent in our society now. Fostering a community connection can alleviate these maladies because it brings the warmth of being in a family. Monshu Otani Kojun states, the weakness of our relationship with each other is a result of us thinking about ourselves more than others. Because we think death means the end to everything, we become attached to this life. This only causes more suffering. Remembrance 3, I am of the nature to die. I cannot escape death. We can remember the fact that each day that passes, we have one day less to live. So we can do and say things to appreciate and cherish our loved ones' presence. When our parents have passed away, Instead of regretting and lamenting their loss, we can contemplate on what aspirations they had, and we can continue to realize it for them. The Monshu states, how should this egocentric self live in the midst of blind passions? We should strive to make each moment of our lives meaningful. Although we might not be able to completely eradicate our blind passions, within the embracing light of Amida Buddha, we can live each moment of our lives with true meaning. Rather than to simply live day in and day out as if we are just going through the motions, in the teaching's illuminating light, we can find clarity and meaning in our lives. Not separating ourselves from society, it is important that we live within the priceless interconnections that we have with one another and support each other. Remembrance 4. All that is dear to me and everyone I love are the nature to change. There's no way to escape being separated from them. Life can be full of unexpected events, earthquakes, tsunami. People we live with can die the next day. Do we take time to recognize the preciousness of our relationships? Monshu Tanikojin says, we should never forget about those victims of natural disasters, nor treat them as if they do not exist. We should not turn away from reality. Remembrance 5. I inherit the results of my actions of body, speech, and mind. My actions are my only true belongings. The echo in the mountains is our life. What we give out through the 3 actions of body, speech, and mind comes back to us, even very little things in our thinking. If we have received positive things from a good environment, like a sangha, then we are more inspired to give back positively by sharing our peace and joy to others. The Monshu states, in order for there to be peace, we must first be aware that all things in this world are interconnected. We should care for and value other people's lives as well. To review the 5 remembrances: 1, I am the nature to grow old. I cannot escape old age. Number 2, I am of the nature to get sick. I cannot escape sickness. Number 3, I am of the nature to die. I cannot escape death. Number 4, all that is dear to me and everyone I love are of the nature to change. There is no way to escape being separated from them. Number 5, I inherit the results of my actions of body, speech, and mind. My actions are my only true belongings. These remembrances are things we can say every day. Maybe they're the first thing we say when we wake up, or the first thought we have before we go to bed. Maybe they're taped next to the bathroom mirror or on the kitchen counter. And as they become internalized, they become a constant reminder to ourselves that we are of the nature to grow old. That there's no way around aging, that there's no way around sickness, there is no way around death. I will end with another quote from Monshu Tanikojin. Even though we may not be able to resolve all the pain and sadness that other people may feel, we must remember that we are interconnected and in this together. Whether we live for a long time or not, how much money we make or not, or if we become famous or not, all of these are not important. The question is, have we lived life to the fullest? As members of the Windward Sangha, we have an opportunity to greet each day with gratitude and appreciation for this remarkable life which we share with our families, friends, neighbors, newcomers. These are Ichigo, Ichie moments. As we reach out to the community in giving our time and resources, let's remember we are communicators of the Dharma with all whom we meet through our actions, our kind words, our smiles, guided by the Buddha's teachings. Please join me with hands together in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Brennan, for the Five Remembrances. Please stand for the Gatha, Praises of the Buddha, found on page 18. And please continue standing for the Nembutsu.
O thou, the Buddha, the supremely awakened one, the most honored one, here are we gathered in thy presence with deep reverence and adoration in our hearts. We place our whole trust in thee, in thy teachings and in thy order, and we do earnestly resolve to be good Buddhists and follow the holy path thou hast shown us, so that we may, like thyself, attain the happiest and the most peaceful realm of nirvana. Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu. Please be seated. I would like to call on President Dennis Tashiro for announcements.
Good morning, everyone. Notice my shirt today. UH had a great basketball game last night. Final home game, and we beat the first place team. Big comeback. Irvine, Cal State. Okay, where's my notes? Thank you, Reverend Barbara, for your for leading the service, but also for a wonderful message on this Remembrance service. Thank you also to Annette for being the MC, Prudence for being a greeter, Cynthia for ringing the kansho, and Joy for her double duty as a pianist and our videographer. Today's refreshment is being done by Team A, led by Lisa. Announcements. Next Sunday, March 5th, will be the first Sunday family service geared towards families. After the service, we'll have an intergenerational activity led by Prudence. So, Prudence, could you explain what we can look forward to?
Good morning. Well, what shall we do on Sunday? Okay, I have samples. We're going to do squeegee art.
Clean out windows?
Yeah. Here, sample. See, you never know what you're going to get. Okay, so that's part of the fun. This one is different colors. So that's what we're going to do. Okay? Art. I thought about St. Patrick's Day, but then I said, why are we celebrating St. Patrick? Last month we did St. Valentine's. So then I thought, we can do green slime. And I thought the kids would enjoy, but what would the adults do? So we're going to do squeegee art. Okay?
And we'll find out the artist in all of us, right? Okay, the passports. Please bring your passports. If you don't have it today, we'll have that table set up every week, as long as Reverend Barbara is here to initial, so you can get those. But whenever you have a chance, please visit the other temples in our district. Make arrangements ahead of time and speak with the minister. Reminders on the previous announcements I've already made. Meditation sessions continue every Thursday from 5 p.m. to 6, led by Reverend Bert. Also upcoming, March 11th will be the start of our adult Dharma classes, basic Buddhism. Let's see. I have new flyers I'll be putting up. March 17, there'll be actually a Zoom seminar by the Kauai Honganji Council. It's their Nembutsu seminar. It'll be March 17 from 5 to 7, again via Zoom. The guest speaker is Reverend Dr. Takashi Miyagi of the Southern Alameda County Buddhist Church. There's no fee to register. Hawaii Food Bank food drive. Twice a year we do a food drive here to benefit the food bank. So this will be the first one for the year. It'll start March 19th actually. So I'll put up a flyer just as a reminder, but come the 19th we'll have boxes set up for your donations. The BSC Spring Virtual Session, Saturday, March 25th from 10 a.m. to noon. The title is Fellow Travelers in the Shinshu Buddhism. It's presented by Reverend John Turner of the Orange County Buddhist Church. In April, the Hawaii Buddhist Council, Buddha Day, the first Sunday in April. We won't have service here, but there will be a joint service held at the Jodo Mission of Hawaii in Lower Makiki. Let's see. The second Sunday in April, April 9th, is a joint service for our Buddha Day service. It'll be joint with the Kaneohe Higashi Honganji Mission. So Reverend Sawada from that temple will be here, as well as a few of their members. So we'll have a nice big family kind of gathering. Any additional announcements? Okay, if not, let's get ready for refreshments by reciting words of thanksgiving, found on page 126 of your red service book. We are truly grateful for this wonderful food, a gift of life. May we share its benefits with all beings. As we partake of this food, let us remember Amida Buddha's compassion, which surrounds all people and all forms of life. Namo Amida Butsu. Itadakimasu. Oh, I missed one announcement. Yesterday, we, as our effort to work with the Windward Interfaith Alliance, there are volunteers that went out to the Hamakua Marsh. It's actually like almost like a park, really nice. But Lisa, Joy joined me to pull weeds. I wondered why my legs are sore today, but it was nice. The weather was perfect. It was a beautiful day, so it was worth all that agony. All right, thank you very much. Enjoy the refreshments.